हेलो एवरीवन एंड वेलकम बैक टू विशाल त्यागी क्लासेस। आज हम अपनी पोएम 4 की स्टार्टिंग कर रहे हैं और जिसका नाम है चाइल्डहुड। बात करें कि इस वीडियो में हम स्टार्टिंग अपनी किस चीज से करेंगे और आपके सामने क्या क्या चीजें आएंगी। सबसे पहले हम बात करेंगे इस पूरी पोएम की समरी की और उसके बाद इस पूरी पोएम को हमने डिवाइड किया आपके लिए 4 स्टैंजाज में, जिन पर बेस्ड होंगे आपके इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस, क्योंकि आप लोगों के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस भी जरूरी हैं। उनके बाद बात करेंगे हम एनसीईआरटी क्वेश्चंस की, और ये सारी चीजें मैंने आपके लिए हिंदी और इंग्लिश इन दोनों लैंग्वेज में प्रोवाइड कराई हैं। जिस लैंग्वेज में आप कंफर्टेबल हो आप उसमें देख सकते हैं। स्टार्टिंग करेंगे हम सबसे पहले अपनी समरी के लिए, और इस वीडियो में मैंने आप लोगों के लिए ये पूरी एक्सप्लेनेशन प्रोवाइड कराई है इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में। अगर आपको हिंदी में इसकी एक्सप्लेनेशन चाहिए तो आप डायरेक्टली डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स ओपन कीजिए और वहां पर आपको हिंदी के लिए लिंक्स मिल जाएंगे, समरी और सभी स्टैंजास के लिए और इवन एनसीईआरटी क्वेश्चंस के लिए। लिंक्स को ओपन कीजिए और अपनी लर्निंग को कंटिन्यू रखिए। और अब हम शुरुआत करते हैं अपनी पोएम की इंग्लिश में।
As the name of the poem suggests us, the childhood. So here, the poet is dealing with many problems from childhood to manhood. Because here, initially when we read the poem, we found the question that the poet does not want to lose his childhood. So here, he is dealing with all the problems a person is having in his or her life from childhood to manhood. This is the journey from childhood to manhood, and we will be dealing all the problems between this time zone. He believes or he says that only a child up to a certain age remain a simple-hearted person when he is innocent and he do not understand the things which are in front of him. He believes what is being taught to him, but with the growth of physical in nature, there is a change in his thinking process as well. That means a child grows from 1 year to 2nd year, 3rd year, 4th year of his or her life. He builds up his thinking process and he start analyzing all the things which are in front of him. With this, poet wonders when he lost his childhood and became a teenager or a grown-up. There comes a question again in the mind of poets that he do not want to lose his childhood, but he wants to know when he loses his childhood. Apart from this, he believes that he loses his childhood when he attained an age of 11 year or he passed the age of 11. This was the age factor according to the poet. And when he attained the age of the 11, he started refusing the concept which are being told by the elders to him. And he start questioning the very existence of heaven and hell. What is the difference between heaven and hell? In heaven you will get all the good things, and in hell you will get all the bad things in front of you. So he start existing, or he start questioning the existence of all these things, because these two things, heaven and hell, are imaginary to us, because we believe that these two things will come into our life after we attain or certain age when we have to leave this earth. So he started questioning them. He called them the creation of man's imagination with no geographical existence. Apart from this, he says that these are just the imaginations a person is having in his life. There is no actual concept of heaven and hell. Heaven and hell are in front of us on this life, or we can say in this earth, according to the poet. Because there is no geographical existence, we do not find these two places in our galaxy, or we can say in our map according to the poet, because we are dealing with all the concept according to the poet. Moving ahead with this, what we think or what the poet wants to convey to us again. With growing up, he also discovered to his shock that grown-up peoples were blatant liar. One more thing he is developing, and it is actually the true thing, that person whom we meet in our life are the liars. They do not speak the truth in front of us. They always try to pretend what they are not. They present a hypocritic face in front of us. Their actions do not match with their words. What they are saying, actually they are not doing in their life. Everybody preach love, but practice hatred. What does it mean? People wants to love us, but in actually what they are doing, they are creating a environment of hateness in front of us, due to which the poet represent these people as selfish, greedy and untrustworthy, that you cannot trust over them. They always backstab you and they always create problem for you. This is the reason why poet has described all these things on the basis of love, hate, selfish, greedy and untrustworthy. Moving ahead, what poet wants to convey us more in this poem? The poet hits upon a new idea about when he ceased to be a child and became an adult. It was when he began to think freely and even differently from others. Now, the second criteria is in front of us. The poet believes that, according to the second criteria of the poet, he believes that he lost his childhood when he started thinking freely and even differently from others. We all know that the capability of every single brain is completely different. No two brains are similar. Everyone has a different capability to think over it. So that's why he started thinking and differently from others. He began to judge people and their words critically. Whatever being is taught to him right now at the age of 11 or when he passed the age of 11, he is not accepting all these words taught by the people. He started doing analyzing all these words and judging it and then acting on these words or over the people's. Such confidence gave him a sense of maturity with the time, and with this ability or with this judging he get the confidence which gave him a sense of maturity. That means he is getting mature day by day and attaining a perfect age after losing his childhood. Now moving ahead, what we see in this? Now another phase come in the poet's life, but none of the alternatives satisfy the poet. These 2 points which we have discussed, first and second, what was these 2 points? First one was that when he attained the age of 11, and second was when he started analyzing all the thoughts presented to him by the peoples. So he is not satisfied all these things. He realized that it is impossible to become simple and trusting like a child. Now, it is very difficult for every person to be a simple, like a small innocent child. Look at this picture. The child is very innocent. His eyes and his smile is always attracting. You will definitely get attracted towards it. But in actual life, what people are doing is completely different. According to the poet, childhood is a stage or a beginning of the life where we do not understand anything. But when you cross the borderline, and borderline is what? When you attain a maturity or when you start developing thinking, you become so-called worldly wise and even wicked. Sometimes you start hating each other, pretending to be a loved one, but start inside from your heart, you are hating them. You are untrustworthy. You always try to cheat other peoples. This is what the poet is thinking about the childhood to adulthood. And really it is happening in everybody's life. If you analyze your life, you will definitely understand all the concepts which are being taught by the poet in this poem. First and second, these two main concepts are very important for this point. Age, 11 age, when he start attaining the maturity, and when he attain complete maturity and starting a thinking development or questioning the things which are being taught to him. And now friends, with this our poem ends up, and for all the other explanation of Hindi and English language, you just need to go to the description box and you will find the explanation or links of stanza 1, stanza 2, stanza 3, stanza 4 and NCERT questions in both English and Hindi language. And if you require the notes of this chapter or if you are having any problem, you can contact us on this WhatsApp number. And even if you do not find any link in the description box below, you can just directly message to us on this WhatsApp number. We will provide you all the links for all the videos. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, comment down your important suggestions and your problems. Share it with your friends and don't forget to subscribe the channel because it will be beneficial for you, because you will get every notification of the poem or every hornbill or every snapshot chapters. With this, our video ends up. We will see you in the next video. Till then, learn all the parts. Thank you so much, friends.